All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a Q&A with eBeam Services. So today is actually exciting because we're meeting a new person, or new to me at least, Mr. Matt Schnipke. So, Matt, do you want to share who you are and what you do for eBeam?
Sure. So I have recently in about the past little over a month in the key account manager role here at eBeam. And so my job is really to kind of reach out to some of the key customers that we work with, and form relationships with them, learn, the products that we already service for them, and then maybe ways that we can expand that business or help them, make their quality products better for their customers, and just overall kind of build that relationship between eBeam and our customer base.
Perfect. I love it. How are you enjoying the job so far? You can be honest.
So far, yeah, so far so good. A little bit of drinking from the fire hose from learning all of the new information about the company, and then obviously the technical side. We kind of maybe get into my background a little bit later, but I don't come out of this industry, so learning some of the technical side of things has been um, interesting to say the least for me. But all good, and everybody that I've worked with has been really great in answering questions. So.
Perfect. So, well, yeah, let's do it. Let's get into your background. What are you trained to do?
So I actually spent the first about 12 years of my career in the public sector. So I worked for more counties in the county government. I was in the economic development office. So a lot of the same, I think, skill sets that I will utilize in this role, I utilize there in terms of working with companies around the county to kind of grow their business, add jobs and capital investment and things like that, and oversaw some tax incentives and things like that from the county. But so a little bit of a career pivot for me to this role, which, like I said, is why learning some of the technical side of things has been new for me, but very interesting. So, but yeah, that's where I come from a background standpoint.
Yeah, I imagine there's a lot of actual overlap that you wouldn't think of. Maybe not on the technical side of things, but a lot of your other skill sets, I'm sure, come into play here, especially with helping manage all the accounts and everything.
Yeah, and so that's what I mean. One thing I've noticed is in my old role, we would conduct what we called business retention and expansion visits, and it was essentially just sit downs with companies around the county that we had maybe a particular eye on to hear, how things are going, what issues they're facing, how can we try to help alleviate those issues, or if they had a growth project in mind, could we maybe incentivize that so that they would, do that growth here in Warren County versus somewhere else. And so, yeah, a lot of those same problem solving skill sets, I think, will be applicable here.
That's perfect. So, what's something that really, really surprised you when you started to work at eBeam?
Um, I, I think it's just, I have to probably go back to just the technology itself. I mean, I kind of had a little bit of, primer in it because, like I said, I had visited eBeam as a company in my old role, and so I was aware of the company and kind of what they did. But just kind of getting in and learning the actual technology that we have here, and kind of all the applications that we put it towards is pretty incredible, actually.
Yeah, it really is. But I know from experience it can be kind of hard to explain what e-beam does, like just at the dinner table with family. How do you explain it to people, just your friends and family?
Well, I'm still trying to learn the best way to explain. Like, and maybe it's not the most accurate, but I like to just kind of think of it as like we're shooting almost like lightning at things, but focus like lightning. But no, it's pretty. I try to just kind of tell them that obviously we beam things with the electrons, and it has some sort of effect. It changes materials. It obviously we do a lot of sterilization for medical devices and things like that. So just trying to explain that it's kind of a unique technology that has multiple different applications.
Right. So what's something else, fun fact, anything fun about you that lets people get to know you a little bit more?
Fun fact about me: I like sports. I'm a big sports fan, big Buckeyes football fan,
Yes. Okay.
and I love music. I play a little guitar poorly, but just around, I don't just play by myself for fun. Sort of a self-taught thing. Um, And then, yeah, I have three small kids. So usually any spare time I have is spent chasing them around.
Well, thank you so much, Matt. We'll keep this short and sweet. It's lovely to get to meet you. Thanks for joining me for the Q&A. Anything, last bits of wisdom, anything you want to leave the listeners with?
No, just that I'm excited for the new role. It's like I said, it's been a little bit of a career change for me. So I'm excited to take some of my existing skill set, but also kind of learning the private sector world, and new challenge, new opportunity for me. So excited.
Perfect. All right. Well, if you have any more questions for Matt or questions for eBeam in general, go ahead and get a hold of them at their website, ebeamservices.com. You can submit a form and schedule a consultation call with a tech services rep.